welcome back to another one of my vlogs. It's not going to be your usual life with Lynn. I'm going to be a little bit more glamorous in this one because I am trying on lots of different outfits from lots of different places to find the perfect outfit for the season 6 premiere of Outlander. I'm so excited. I've been invited down. I'm heading down on Thursday, so I need to find an outfit to wear. This is one of the dresses that I ordered, but it's a little bit too casual, but I might keep this for afternoon tea. We're going to be having some lunches while we're there. It does look really nice. It fits me really well. This one is actually from Lipsy, but I ordered it through Next. It's off on one shoulder, which is great since I have my hair to the side most of the time, and it comes with a detachable belt. I might swap this over and put on a normal belt with it. The only thing I'm not so sure about is the split looks lovely, and I think the split is really nice, but where they have the seam, it's not a perfect finish. I mean, it is, but for the material, it's not great in terms of how it looks at the very front, but also you can't wear any underwear with it because it's so tight, which is fine, but as soon as I have some food, I've got a horrible feeling that this is not going to stay as trim and as flat as it looks here. So the good thing is it does look great on my bust, and I think when you've got a little bit of a bust, it's quite nice sometimes to not have it out. So it's quite nice to have it covered, but at the same time it's baggy enough that it still gives that illusion of your shape and pulling you really nicely in at the waist, because it's actually stitched like this underneath. So it's not like you need the belt to create this look, which is great. It's also got the sort of, it's not actually batwing. I think they're the same sort of size, but it's got that illusion of batwing just by how it hangs off your shoulder. So I love this outfit, not dressy enough for the red carpet. So I'm going to try on some other outfits. The detail is, on the invite, it says dressy casual, which I've really struggled with because I would normally opt for a long floaty gown. I do have one of those in my wardrobe. But I've also got a sparkly number as well, which is a little bit more risky, shorter, but it's got long sleeves. So that is my emergency outfit, which I feel comfortable in. I know I feel good in it because I've worn it before. So it might be that I head back to that, but for now, let's try on the outfits that I have ordered and see which ones I will be keeping for the premiere in London. I can't wait. I am so excited. I cannot wait to watch it. I cannot wait to meet all these fabulous people and most of all, see my best friend Kirsten, who I'm going along to the event with. I cannot wait. Right, let's get some clothes on and do some trying on together. Okay, so this next one is actually from Misguided. It's the only one I've got from Misguided. This is one that I thought would be a total winner. It's got cuffs at the end that are silk, that have got two little beautiful covered buttons, and the material is sort of crinkled. Can you see that there? And it stays like that. It's actually designed like that. It's got a collar, which is also in the silk. And I really thought this was quite an unusual piece. It ties together with a little piece of string there to hold that flap over. I do love the silhouette that it creates. I think it's very classic and very classy. And I think it would look really nice on the red carpet. It's not too dressy, I think, because of the collar and the long sleeves. The only issue is it's really warm. I feel really hot in it, which is not so good if the fabric makes you feel like that, because then when you're going out and you're getting ready and you're hot and flustered, it's not going to feel so great. I also think with this cross body section, which sort of goes over the top, it's separate from the dress. It just sort of straps around to there. I feel that sort of adds bulk to the section that I want to sort of zip in. If I hadn't got that, I would have put a belt around it and just cinched my waist in that way. So yeah, I need to also sort out how to hold this in, because it obviously opens up to my bra. So I'll need to sort of either pin that, sew it, or put some tip tape on. But I do love the silhouette that it creates, and I think the long sleeves are great because then you don't need to take a cardigan or a jacket if you don't want to. But I'm not sure in this one. But it's the only one I've got from Misguided, so let's carry on and we'll try on the rest and see. But this is a contender if I don't have anything else, but I still think the sparkly dress that I have next door would be better than this one, just because I feel really hot. I'm really flustered in it already, and I'm not even on the red carpet, so goodness me. Yes, definitely not the most comfortable in terms of temperature. Okay, this is the first from Dlsb, which I love because Lsb, Lynn and Steve Bowman. I think it stands for Dirty Little Style. Beep, beep. It's not a very nice name, but Dlsb sounds a bit better. It's the only one that I've bought that's a jumpsuit. which is great because that kind of covers the dressy elegant. It's got long sleeves. Oh, I didn't even realise it had buttons in the sleeves. So the buttons are like this for buttoning up. And I like how it goes across my bust. It's not too revealing, but it still sort of contains me and it looks elegant. Only thing is, I think it's supposed to have a belt. It hasn't come with a belt, and it also smells like it's been in someone's house that's a smoker, which is not ideal. So I think it's supposed to have a belt. It's not in the bag, but I might come across it. And the other thing is I've got such a long body that this stops here, but I've got a feeling it should really be around my waist so that the trousers then float out from there. But they're really floaty. It kind of looks like a dress, but it's not a dress. It's actually trousers. So yeah, I think this is a no from me, purely just because of the fact it smells really bad. Also the fact that it doesn't fit me perfectly in the bodice. It feels really comfortable though. It's really loose and baggy. So it definitely would contain a lot of cocktails and snacks, but it's a no from me. I think it glammed up though. It would look really nice. So this is the next one from Dlsb. I thought this was going to be a winner. The photo online, I think, is like this, sort of leaning back. It looked amazing and it feels amazing on. It's got cuffs at the end, and look how it shimmers in this light. I've got a backlight on behind you, and it really does shimmer. And I think it looks amazing, and I think, you know, hair done, makeup done, I think it could be a winner. Problem is, it also smells of cigarette smoke, which is, I'm not going to keep it on for very long. And it kind of reminds me of my granny's dressing gown, you know, like crossed over, tied up. Obviously it's a bit more glamorous than that, but it's got that same sort of feel. So as much as I think it looks really nice, and I think it is quite glam, it's obviously got this pattern on the front, sort of like a pleated pattern, but it's the same material in the back. It's almost just been creased to give that effect on one half. So it does feel a lot more glamorous, but I kind of just feel like I'm wearing a dressing gown. So I don't think this is one for me, but I do think it looks pretty cool. And I've also ordered this in red, which is really nice as well. The gold's definitely my favourite though. But as I say, if the split, you kind of have to pull your leg apart to get your leg through. Which means that the majority of the time it looks like you're wearing a dressing gown. So it's a no for this one. I've been teaming all of these outfits with these strappy shoes from ASOS shoes. You can just see them there. They're just a strappy little number with sort of a velour top to the actual strap of them. Let me lift my feet up and show you. So yeah, it's kind of got like a strappy toe part, and they're so comfortable. I could wear these all night and not have sore feet. So let's go on to the next one. This is it in the red. This one actually looks okay. The only issue I've got is that they've made the back obviously have that line so the skirt's a bit fuller, but that makes it look more like a dressing gown to me, or sort of an old Scottish robe, which, yeah, it's definitely not the one for me, but I do love how it feels and flows. It feels very smooth. It's like a velvet material. So it is lovely, but it does just feel like a dressing gown. It's very comfortable though, and it's got lots of room to expand if you're having a nice big meal. But as I say, you've always got to pull your leg apart to show the leg. I think if it had been like that, then it might be a little bit easier to wear, but because it's just like this, it just looks like you're wearing your way to show your outfit that's underneath, rather than actually this being your outfit. Not the one for the red carpet for the premiere, definitely not. So this is also from Dlsb. It's a lovely colour, it's also velvet. I've ordered it in other colours which are not velour, normal chiffon style material. This is lovely and I love how it flows, it feels really nice, but with a crossed over bust, it just makes me feel really busty, and I'm not too comfortable on how that area looks. Obviously I'd have to change my bra because the straps at the back go like this, but I've just left this bra on just now because I'm definitely not going to keep this one. It just doesn't, I just don't feel great in it, and I think it highlights all the wrong bits. I also think that the detachable band probably isn't in the best place either. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to do anything for me, and I don't think it looks the best on me. It doesn't highlight the features that I think look good. So this one is definitely okay. So this is it in the plum colour. I actually prefer this material. It's more of a chiffon, a lot lighter. It's kind of see-through, can you see that? But it's got the pleat through it. Only issue is they put an underskirt that's tight. So although you twirl with this, which looks great as you twirl around, the underskirt stays where it is. So that's a no. But I do think the material's better. It hangs a lot nicer. It looks a lot better in my shape. I think the bust doesn't look as bad when it's like this. But again, I think I would change this belt and put a different belt on. It's very wedding guest-like as well. You could totally dress this up for a wedding. So I think it would work for the dressy casual, for the dressy casual theme on the invite, but I just don't think, it just doesn't do much for me, but I do love being able to twirl. So this is the next one from Dlsb. So it's lovely as well, it feels really nice. I love the sleeves, they're sort of see-through, but they've got this little rib to them and it sort of stays. Same with the skirt. Again, the same issue, don't know if you can see that the skirt underneath is not obviously baggy, so when you twirl, I think it's so that you can see through and you can see that this is see-through, but your skirt is more like a slip dress rather than part of the dress. But I like to do this, which this still does, it still twirls, which is great, but you can see the underskirt underneath it, which is great, it just makes that silhouette. But it is a lovely dress, I feel good in it, it feels really nice. I just don't know if it's Premier material, I just don't know. It's kind of more a day dress, but you could dress up, you know what, for a wedding. This would be fantastic for a wedding. It's a beautiful green colour. I've also got it in the red, which I'll put a clip in here of me in the red. I do really love it. I just don't think it's suitable for this event, and I don't think there's any occasions that I could wear it for. I do like how it crosses over here at the bust though, especially when you've got a larger bust. I'll obviously have to pin that if I was going to keep it, but no, I think this is a no as well, but I do love the detailing in it. I love the stripes in there on the sleeves that carry on into the dress, but they're very subtly done at the top. I mean, that sort of detailing, the pin tucking there, just makes it look so much more expensive than it is. And I also love the buttons as well, but you could change them out for pearls if you wanted to make it a little bit more dressy. But no, I do love it. Again, I think it's not perfect for this event. One good thing is, this has arrived. The other one smells of smoke. This smells of perfume. So I don't know if that means that someone's worn it and then returned it, or they just naturally smell amazing in their perfume and it's transferred onto the clothes, but it smells of perfume. Yeah, it's a bit worrying really, isn't it? Okay, this is the last one from Dlsb. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's got just the right amount of breast cleavage. It's just got the right amount of detailing in the front. It ruches together. It goes down to a split. I have to sort of try and find, it's just there, which is great. I love it, absolutely love it. It feels good, it's nice. However, you turn around to the back and they spoilt it by making the straps adjustable, which I understand you have to have, like a bra strap. But then it's a straight across the back. They could have done a V or they could have done something, but it's straight across the back and it doesn't look very flattering. Yeah, it does not look very flattering at all. So, although it looks amazing from the front like this, not so nice from the back, which is just really disappointing. I mean, I could have a jacket on the whole time or something over my shoulder, but it looks lovely from the front here. Oh, and it feels so nice as well. It's like a velvet, it's lovely. I just end up doing this the whole night though, so no, this is a no as well. It's a shame though, because I love the front, just not the back. The back just lets it down. It just doesn't have the same detailing at the back that the front gives. It's a shame. It's looking more and more likely that I'll be wearing my sparkly dress. But if I do, that's fine. It's good to try these on and see which ones are possibly good fits. Okay, we're on to Boohoo now. It's the first time I've ordered from Boohoo. Quality's not great. Obviously it would look better with a steam. This is a wrap over dress and exactly like a dressing gown. It comes out and round and they thread it through there and then tie it together. They've done little panels though, so each panel, it kind of makes it look a little bit dressier, like that section separate. That obviously helps with your waist, but it still feels like my black dressing gown. It does have a split obviously when you separate the two layers, so you can go around like this, but it doesn't naturally lie like that. So I basically spend my whole time trying to show a little bit of legs. It doesn't look like I'm in a dressing gown. So this one's definitely a no. But it does look nice. There's nothing wrong with it, but the quality is not amazing. But obviously it does fit nicely. But again, it just feels like I've got a dressing gown over the top of what the outfit's going to be. So this one's a no. Now I love the shape that this one has. You can have it either on your shoulders for during the day. If I worked in offices, I could have it on my shoulders and then drop it down for night time. I really like the shape of this one. I think it's just a little bit too office-like for a premiere, but I think you could dress this up and dress this down. You could get rid of the belt that comes with it, put on a different belt. You could have it without the belt. Let's show you without the belt. Oh no, the belt's attached. So you could get rid of the belt. You could put the belt around the back if you want to get rid of it. But I do love this silhouette. It's just lovely. But again, not dressy enough, I don't think, for Premier, but I do love how it makes me feel. It looks really nice. Imagine that with a bit of fake tan. Oh, just lovely. Yeah, no, I do really love this one. Maybe you have to think of a reason I can keep this, because it's got like 3/4 length sleeves that are puffy. You just pull them up with the cuff. You just pull the cuff up and then they're puffy. I do really love how this looks. Again, just too office-like, but it does feel really nice to be wearing it. It's tight all the way around. It is a lovely one. Very, very nice. Second last one. I love it. It's got, I don't know if you can see it there, let me take it up. It's got this sort of design over the top, which is obviously see-through, and then it's over the top of a lining. So then you sort of get the hint of it at the bottom, because the lining stops about here, and then you've got a little panel where you can still see the detailing. It's lovely. It fits perfectly in the bust, pulls me in at the waist where I want it to pull me in. It's just lovely. The back's really nice as well. Excuse the tags because they're just cumbersome and in the way. I do really love this. I don't think it's red carpet material though. I don't think it's Premier material though. I think it feels too exposed on the top half for dressy casual. Yeah, I think it would be lovely for the summer with a little back, or as a wedding guest for nighttime, you know, it would just be lovely. But yeah, I don't think it's for this event, but I do love it. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It is beautiful. And it fits so nicely on the bust as well. Just beautiful. Just, a lovely silhouette. So yeah, it's definitely one that I would be keeping if I had an event that this would match for. Just the detailing is just beautiful, and it's finished off so nicely. I'm really impressed with the quality of this one as well. It feels really expensive. Hangs so nicely. So yeah, this would be a definite if I had an event to go to that required a dress like this, because it's just beautiful and I feel good in it, which is great. Okay, last but not least, this is the equivalent red dress, very similar to the sparkly one that I have. And you know what? I feel good in this. I love it. I love the colour. It's vibrant. It's really nice. But I think it looks nicer in the sparkles. So I think after all of that and all that trying on, I think I'm going to go for this dress, but in the sparkles. It's got shoulder pads, which is really nice. It gives you that beautiful form-fitting shoulder. I've obviously got to pin this, the one I've got just now. I've got a pin in it, which I've worn before. The thing that I think the other one makes it look better is the back of this dress has got a seam down the middle, and it just makes it look cheaper than the sparkly one. I think the sparkly one gives a nicer sort of silhouette. It doesn't look so cheap from the back. It's such a shame that the backs of these dresses fail the outfit, which is such a shame, because that seam down the middle completely cheapens the dress, because you can see the seam and it's sort of ruched in bits that it's not perfect. And it's such a shame because I love this dress on me. Long sleeves, and I can just see myself salsa dancing in this. But by the time you see this vlog, I will have been at the event, and I will insert a picture of me in the sparkly dress that I've decided definitely decided that's what I'm going to wear, because nothing else compares to it. So I might as well wearing it. I know I feel good in it. So I'll insert a clip here of me enjoying my night at the premiere in that outfit. And I hope you agree that it was the right choice to make. Thank you for helping me choose, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing all those outfits, and maybe you'll find inspiration for one of your events that's coming up, and you'll be able to order it from seeing it on this vlog. Till the next time guys, love you lots, bye!